Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to build a fan shroud. So I needed a radiator, preferably a 4-core for my 85K20, and I can't find one because right now the people that manufacture them for almost everybody went out of business. So believe it or not, this is out of a 1995 2500 Suburban with a 454 4L80 trans. This is a big radiator, and guess what? It actually will fit in your 73 to 87 with very little modifications. So instead of renting a mechanical fan, I already did that, and it blew up on me because I ran a fan on it, took it up to about 5600 RPM, and it obliterated the water pump, the pulleys, the alternator, the fan shroud. You can all see that all in the other video if you want. So this one's going to be making a fan shroud with dual fans, so I can just run a couple of fans and be done with it. So what we're going to start with is your aluminum shroud, and there you go. This is a pretty big piece. It is only 80 thousandths thick, as you can see. It's not very thick at all. Actually, let's do this. Alright, so I have one of these. Lets you read whatever gauge metal you have. And this is approximately it's between 16 gauge, no, it's between 14 gauge and 1/8, which is 1/25, but it's 80 thousandths. There you go, right there. 80 thousandths, 24 by 48, 39.51. If you got friends, you can get them cheaper than what that price is. So we got that, and we got the frame. So that's aluminum also, and what we're using here ¾ by 1/8 by 5 foot, obviously. ¾ by 1/8 aluminum angle iron. That'll be for the frame. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this out. I'm going to start cutting the frame out for it, and obviously I'm going to have dual fans. I'm probably going to go one up high here and one kind of lower here, kind of offset it. This is the hotter side where it all goes in, and we'll go from there. I'll show you how easy it is. Alright, so here are the ¾ by 1/8 aluminum angle brackets. Can you read that? Where are you at? If you want to, you can pause that. 325 for 5 foot of this. If you're in the Houston area, you can go to Triple S Steel. If you buy this at Home Depot or your local hardware store at maybe 4 foot, it's going to run you 14 bucks a piece. So the math will tell you what to do. Alright, so I cut my pieces off. I measured obviously from here, from the top to the bottom, and then from left to right, and cut all my little nippets out of it. This one's going to go straight across. These are the sides. Super simple. Super simple. Let me get you set up here. I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright. So, you got your sides cut out. You already got your measurements, obviously, because you cut all these into pieces. And what we're going to do is start putting this together. Something weird. Excuse me for being retarded, master. Okay, there we go. I know that goes to the front because I already measured it out. This should fit in there perfectly. And I'm going to put this completely up against this little ridge because I'm going to make some type of clip-on holder. That way I only have a nut and bolt on the top to easily remove this real quick, not having to get underneath and undo bolts or anything. So I'll show you that probably close towards the end. So I'm just going to put this level with the bottom piece. Better yet, what I'm going to do is, just to make sure it comes out right, so I'm going to hold it down completely. Same with this end. Bend that. Alright, so that, and then I just have to butt this up completely to it because it slides on there. Slide that on, and I know that's going to be square. Already checked it. Alright. And then you got your top rail. That's going to need just a little bit more grinding. Hold on. Alright, so I just grinded on it a little bit more so that I can get it, there we go. Perfect shape it needs to be. Slide it down. So it's exactly where it needs to be. So let me show you the frame on this. I'm going to tack it up. So that's basically all it is. And you see it comes up just a little above. Of course it's 3/4. I think that's good because it'll give it a little bit more room to breathe. I've seen some fans that are like really close to the coils itself, but I've seen a lot of real expensive fans that are off like 1 inch away from the coils. So let me get this tack welded, and then I'm also going to put a brace in the center from here to here. We'll see how that goes. So on the tack welding, I'll probably end up just speeding that up, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so it's all fitted up. You're probably wondering what I'm going to use to TIG it up. I'm going to use a number 8 cup. I know there's a point on that, but it's going to dull out a little bit, not very much, because I am using a inverter and not a transformer. I will be doing this with the Everlast 255, and I can either use aluminum 5356, which is a lot stronger, the welds aren't as pretty. Or I can use the aluminum ER4043, which make prettier welds, but is not as strong, just a little bit softer. Since I am not going to be using this like on some kind of structure or something that's going to be moving or twisting or anything else like that, I'm going to go ahead and use the 4043 just because obviously it's easier to use. I could use the 5356, but there's no reason for that. I'll leave it for the more expensive jobs. So let's get started.